What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're going to be answering the question, will a narcissist ever forget you? Will they ever get over you? Will you ever be out of their mind? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Boom. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Yes, that's the question of the day, the question of the hour. Question: what kind of bear is best? That's a ridiculous question. False. Black bear. But that is one of the things right there, though, isn't it? That's the question. How many, like I said, what will a narcissist ever forget you? I forgot that they ain't gonna question it. Will a narcissist ever forget you? I was just doing a live a few minutes ago, and somebody asked this question in the comment section. And yeah, I've done a video about this before, but of course, y'all, my thoughts change. They do. As you change, as you get older, your mind is supposed to change on certain things. That's the point. That's the point of growth, isn't it? Your mind is supposed to be open to change and whatnot. So as I've grown, as I learn more, the question, will a narcissist ever forget you, is not a simple answer. It could be a yes, no. Some people's like, no, they'll never forget you. You admit everything to them. They'll never find a better supply than you. You're the best that's ever going to happen. Let's be realistic. Some narcissistic people will forget you. It really absolutely depends on the impact that you had on their life. If y'all just met in the club, y'all went home and slept together, y'all had a one-night stand, chances are they're going to forget you in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? They might remember the cheeks, they might remember the clapping, but they're going to forget. They might forget your name, where you from, like what you look like, whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? They might forget you. And they might have been a narcissist. They might have lied to you the whole time. But if you've had any type of significant impact on their life, then no, they won't forget you, y'all. And significant impact means y'all had a decent term relationship. Y'all had the relationship was intense. The relationship had a level of intensity to it that can't be, it can be recreated. I'm not saying it can't be recreated because narcissists have many supplies, don't they? So that it can be recreated in some way, shape, or form, right? But will they, like I said, if you have any type of significant impact on them, like no, they won't forget you. Like they'll try to get over you, and some of them might succeed in getting over you. Y'all. Sometimes they might find a new supply that maybe fits them better than you do, and and that's okay. And that's okay. Some people just like, well, Lee, I want to matter forever. Sooner or later, do you ask yourself this question right here? Do you want to forget them? Think about that right there. Do you want to be married down the road, years down the road, and still thinking about them, still wanting to be with them? You see what I'm saying? So are you going to forget them? That's a good question right there. Are you going to forget them? It's a more powerful question. It really does. It really does. So are you going to forget them? You want, like I said, some people beg and plead. A lot of people ask this question because they want to know, they want to matter, right? People want to matter. At the crux of everything, people want to know that they matter in some way, shape, or form, right? That's the crux of it. But for a lot of people, for a lot of people with this mentality, like you want to know that you mattered. And a lot of people ask this question because the narcissist won't leave them alone. And there's some people who want to know that they matter, or sometimes they might still be trauma bonded to them. And you want that person you want the narcissistic ex to reach out to you in some way, shape, or form. You want some type of contact from them, right? You want to like, well, Lee, I feel bad because will they ever forget me? They haven't contacted me in forever, so I'm assuming that they will forget me. They forgot me already. I feel bad that they might have forgotten me already. And I tell people, like, some people out there, and some of y'all might be watching this video right now, some people out there are begging and pleading for that person to forget them. I know it's easier said than done to say, well, you should count your blessings because they're not stalking you. But sometimes you have to understand that there's people out there that are getting stalked, that are getting harassed, that are begging and pleading for that person to leave them alone. And they sometimes never, ever will. There's people out there begging right now, like, will they please leave me alone? Lee, how the hell do I get them to leave me alone? I don't want to ruin their life by having to file a restraining order on them. Like, sometimes you have to do that. But Lee, I don't want to ruin their life. They have a government job. Then tell them to stop stalking you. Like, you're not ruining their life. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop stalking me. I'm not ruining your life. You're doing it to yourself. Leave me alone. You set that boundary. You're not ruining their life. Forget about me. We're done. You cheated. You treated me horribly for so long. Forget about me. You know what I mean? Absolutely forget about me. But that's the space that so many people fall into right there, y'all. That really is. Like, you want them to forget you over time. You want the connection that they had to you to at least go down a little bit, because if their connection that they have to you doesn't go away, if they keep their connection strong, they're gonna be trying to mess with your life forever. Lee, that sounds horrible. I know it does, and it can be horrible. They're going to mess with you forever. Especially if you have kids bomb, y'all, let's be real. If you have kids bomb, it's gonna be rough. You might be in for a rough ride, because having kids bomb, they feel like they're guaranteed access to you. Because we have kids together, I should be guaranteed some type of access to you. I should have access to your life as much as I want to, when I want to, where I want to, because we have children. So like I said, if you don't have kids bomb, protect your peace, protect your seed, protect your body. You know what I'm saying? Guard your womb at all costs. Because if you have kids bomb, of course they're not gonna forget you, because y'all connected for life. You know what I mean? If y'all spend any amount of decent time together, they're not gonna forget you, y'all. Like, I still think about my exes from 10, 15 years ago. But I'm not out here trying to stalk them. Some of them will be stalking you the whole time. Some of your narcissistic exes have fake profiles that they're watching you from right now. You know, they might already have infiltrated your space, infiltrated your page and whatnot, and might already be watching you from a distance right now. Some of them won't forget you, and you pop into their minds every once in a while, especially if you have a common name. Your name is like Ashley or Steve or something like that. Then that name's gonna pop up. They're gonna think about you. You know, it's just like a lot of people want narcissists to forget them, and some of them don't want people to forget them. I try to understand the mindset from both sides of it, right? I try to both sides this thing, you know, try to sane wash narcissism. But that's how things go right there, right? That's the mentality that so many people face. It really, really does. You know, it really, really is. It's like narcissistic people do this stuff over and over again, repeatedly, and like to try to remain relevant. They don't want you to forget them. A lot of them want to remain relevant in your life in some way, shape, or form, and they don't want you to forget them. And y'all, your worth or your value is absolutely not determined by whether or not a narcissist tries to hoover you or reach out to you. So many people. This is the clinger, right? The clincher, whatever it is. This is it right here, because so many people get tied up in this, thinking that your worth is somehow connected to whether or not they reach out to you. Well, Lee, they didn't reach out to me. I don't feel like I have any worth. I feel like my value has been compromised because they don't want me. Like, come on now, y'all. It's like you have to wake up now. It's like some narcissists might absolutely still want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Some narcissists might absolutely still want to be with you, still want to be involved with you, but their pride and their ego is too high, and they don't want to reach out. They'll leave you alone. That's where the reverse Hoover comes into play. The reverse Hoover happens when narcissistic people, they might want you back in their life, but they will absolutely leave you alone. They will absolutely leave you the hell alone, because their pride and their ego is too high. Like, my pride and my ego are both too high. And my pride and my ego are both too high. I just send this quick email, y'all. People blowing me up. My pride and my ego are both too high, but I want you back. But I want you back on my terms. If I reach out to you, it's going to be on your terms. It's going to be on your terms. If I reach out to you, it's going to be on your terms. You know, if I reach out, out your terms. I gotta say myself these ideas, y'all. If I reach out to you, then it's on your terms. If you reach out to me, then it's on my terms, because you're pursuing me. The pursuer in these relationship spaces, the pursuer loses. The person in pursuit loses. The person who's being pursued can win, because I can dictate the terms. If you want me, here are my terms and conditions. Oh, you don't want to accept them? Then I don't want to be with you. My terms and conditions say, because you came after me, I didn't reach out to you, I'm never going to therapy. I'm never going to stop cheating. I'm never going to do this. And if you say yes, and start taking people at their word. Stop trying to change their mind. Like, I feel like so many people get caught up right there, where they'll tell you what they're going to do, and for some reason you think you can change their mind. Stop it. And when you don't change their mind, you get mad at them. And then you start belittling yourself, devaluing yourself. No. If they tell you straight up, I'm not going to therapy, I'm not going to work on myself, this is who I'm going to be. And you in your mind just like, maybe I can change that mind later on. And then you don't change their mind later on, you be angry as hell. You have to shift and protect your peace in these situations. And you absolutely do. You have to be able to shift. You have to be able to like move laterally in a lot of these situations and whatnot. You have to be able to do that. Let's be real. Narcissistic people are self-serving. They want to serve themselves by any means necessary, at any cost. They want to serve themselves. So like some of them, even if they cannot forget you, even if they cannot get over you, they still may never reach out to you again. Ego and pride run deep with narcissists, right? My pride and my ego are so damn high, I might miss the hell out of you. But ain't no way I'm picking that phone up to call you. Hell no. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I embarrass myself? You know what I mean? Why would I do that to myself? Why would I embarrass myself by reaching out to you or trying to connect to you in any way, shape, or form? That's something that you have to deal with. That's something you have to process when you're dealing with this abusive person. Understand that this is the way it's going to go. Like some of them will leave you alone. Some of them will forget you, y'all. I feel like that's something you have to accept. Be okay with not knowing whether or not they think about you. That's one of the healing tenets right there of dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person is being okay with not knowing whether or not they're going to reach out to you. Being okay with not knowing. I have a whole bunch of stuff you have to be okay with. I'm working on another course, y'all. It's called Finding Your Why, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse. It's going to be a beautiful course. I'm putting it together right now. It's going to be out in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be beautiful. Y'all can join my newsletter right now at mentalhealness.net to find out more information about that because it's going to be fire. It's going to be a fire workshop. But this is the space that so many people fall into, y'all. But I need to hop off this thing, y'all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, y'all. I wanted to hit 500,000 for the end of the year. YouTube is YouTubing. It's not pushing me out to people. Y'all not sharing it. It's your fault. I'll never forgive you. I never forget you. I'll never get over this, y'all. Anyways, y'all, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for being on this journey with me. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Mental Illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.